Fred and George must have flown that car 5 or 6 times, and they never had an accident. I really thought we'd get expelled for sure.
Come on, Ron. Let's go to the Gryffindor common room. Do you think you can remember the way?
No problem. Follow me.
Welcome back to the Harry Potter and the Chamber Secrets on the PlayStation 1 walkthrough. This is part 5, I believe. And now we're finally at Hogwarts. So Ron is just going to show us the way back to the Gryffindor common room. So we have to follow him all the way to the Gryffindor common room, as I said. And Hogwarts is a little bit changed this year. Like this area right here, I think it's called a lower part of Hogwarts. It's the lower part of Hogwarts. It's changed as well. It's quite different. And yeah, it's very different this year. So there are quite a lot of beans to collect here, so we have to collect those when we go to the Gryffindor common room, of course, because why wouldn't we?
Harry Potter mustn't stay at Hogwarts.
That is actually the only time that you see Dobby like in person in this game. Just saw him there. And yeah, and he's made the statues knights. Kind of like they come alive and they start trying to get you with their axes. They're not good.
Wow!
But yeah.
Harry Potter! It's really you! I'm Colin Creevey. I'm in Gryffindor too. Would it be alright if I took your picture? Everyone told me about how you survived when you-know-who tried to kill you. And you really do have that lightning scar on your forehead. It's brilliant here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Colin Creevey, as he just said. And he's going to pop up a few points in the game. He's going to take pictures of you. It's quite funny, because when you go to places, then he's just randomly there, and then you see a huge light. And it's Colin Creevey.
Flying a car right into the Whomping Willow? People will be talking about that one for years.
Brilliant! What an entrance!
We'd better get to the common room before Snape sees us.
I think that's very smart, Ron. Let's do that. That's not the way, it's this way. With the Slytherin pictures to the rear hall. That is where we're going. It's a corridor before we get there, though. Of course, it's Hogwarts. We have loads of corridors and absolutely filled with that sort of stuff. We come into this extra room here. And Colin Creevey is just standing there as well. Just going to get some beans. They're up on bookshelves and stuff like these. Have to get them. And if you get close to him, or actually we'll just take a picture. But he didn't take my pictures, I just got close to him so you could see. And yeah, as there was in the previous game, you have secret rooms and passages in the castle where you can get like wizard cards. This is one of them. This one is really simple and stuff like that. But it's actually a huge part. It's actually a huge extra room thing. But it's quite simple. You have some books, flying books. What you can do is that you can shoot them with your knockback jinx, and that will pretty much take care of them, and you will get house points from it. There are actually quite a lot of books around at Hogwarts, especially in the library, and you will get points if you take care of them. And there's loads of other like creatures around in the classrooms and other stuff around Hogwarts that if you defeat them, you will just get house points for Gryffindor. And what is that sound? Strange. And as I told you in some parts ago, I think I did anyways, I told you that there's loads of beans in this game, and there is. Like here, we've nearly got already sorry, I just got a hiccup. Almost 200 Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. And they really just pour you with beans. They really do. Lot of beans. Lots and lots of beans. So you shouldn't have any problems getting the beans because there's so many of them. And as well these birthday bots, every flavor beans boxes. I like these. They're actually in the Prisons of Azkaban on the PlayStation 2 game as well, which I really like. I think they look really nice, and they're in the movie of course as well, which is where they got it from. More beans behind these statues, and if you go up here you can see that there's a lovely car just sitting there and waiting for you. So we're just going to pick that up when it's so nice, to just sit there. More beans. And something that is really strange is that when you go back, you get more beans. They just fill up more beans, because we went through here just a few seconds ago and there was no beans left to pick up the beans that were already there. But then they just give you more beans. But yeah, I'm just going to say this. I had a lot of problems when I was recording this. Like, my HTTP virus stopped recording all the time. So this was like later on, this part is a part where I stopped recording, then I couldn't do it. So I went like I tried like through 3 days to record, but it wouldn't work basically. But then I finally did it today, which is nice. But yeah.
Look, there's Lockhart's office. I'm surprised he can get his big head through the door.
Yeah, here's Gilderoy Lockhart's office, and there's a secret place there as well through that bookcase, but you can't go in there yet because we need to learn a spell. And I'm just going to say something right at this moment. I say this a walkthrough, but I'm not, like, you can get like grades at the classes for the spells, but if I don't get the best grade, I'm not going to try and get the best grade, because I'm not going to do that fully walkthrough. I'm just not going to do that.
Password?
Pig snout? Caput Draconis?
I'm sorry, but that is not the password.
Oh no, we don't know the password for the fat lady's portrait. Now we won't be able to get in. Ron, you wait here to see if another Gryffindor passes by. I'll find Hermione. She'll know the password.
I find it a little bit funny at the start there when they can't get the password. It's just like catastrophe, and then, you know, still a solution, if you know what I mean. But we have to find Hermione to get the passport for the Gryffindor portrait, for the fat lady's portrait. So we're going to go to the library and look for Hermione there, of course.
Hello there, young Harry Potter. Yes, what a fine day.
You look happy, Nick.
That I am, Harry. I sent a letter today to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore. It's my application to join the Headless Hunt. In fact, as I was telling your friend Hermione Granger, joining the Headless Hunt has been a dream of mine for some time.
Is Hermione here?
Of course. Be careful, though. There are some rather mischievous books around. Use your knockback jinx to put them in their place.
And that was Nearly Headless Nick. He looks a little bit different from the actor who played him in the movies. John Cleese. I think it was John Cleese. Is that his name? John Cleese? I think it is, actually. Yeah, I think it is. He's very known. Yeah, he looks a little bit different, but that's okay. Now we're in the library. I love being in the library. Like, this library is really great. It's beautiful. It's big. But I think it could have been a little bit better. It could have been a little bit bigger. But I'm a library freak. I really love books. So, yeah, maybe that's just me, but that's how I see it. But yeah, there's more like secret passages and secret rooms in the library as well, and this is one of them. I think this one is just a secret which has another secret passage in it, which is a little bit strange, but that's okay. It's a little bit annoying with all of these secret passages because I don't like going into them because it's take up so much time, but that's just laziness, so don't worry about me. And as I said, there's more books, flying books in the library, and this is one of them which I can't seem to get, but that's okay. Just going to jump over here, and this is the part where I stopped recording, and then I had to wait like 3 days before I could record again. So this is from today, basically. But yeah, I just stopped talking about that. It was very annoying though, but I really love the library. It's quite cool. Actually, I'm such a library freak that I'm already starting to get so much books, trying to get all the books that I want, because hopefully when I'm like old, I'll have a big library, and that is one thing that I really want to have in my home when I move away and live for myself. I want a big library. So hopefully I will be able to get that when I get older. Fingers crossed for that, but I doubt it. But I'm going to try, really try. And this is another wizard card, so that's great to have. And that is this little secret area, basically. We're just gonna go out of here now. There's some more beans to collect here. Like up here, there is like Birdie Bots every flavor beans box, which we're of course getting. Another box over there, and here's another book, flying book, that we need to take care of, like that. And of course, surprise, shock horror, more every flavor beans. There's always just a little bit, just another every flavor beans. There's always just one more, if you know what I mean. I feel a little bit strange how I'm talking today, but that's okay. Oh, well, it's really sunny outside, but I should stop talking about that. Now we're going out of this secret area, and we're just going to go and see if we can find Hermione Granger. We're going to see if we can find her. Granger danger. But whatever. Should stop referencing Down Chris. I know the song, but I'm not really a fan of it. I know the song though, but yeah, I should stop talking about that, because it's not really interesting. I hate it when I start talking about random shit in my videos, which I always do, but I should really try to stop doing it. Yeah, you get like 5 house points for each flying book that you take out, basically, which is quite great, because I think we have like 45 or something house points. We'll see it right now, actually, how many we've got. Oh, we got 45. Yeah, 45 house points for Gryffindor at this moment. There's another secret area. This one just has 2 flying books and then some Birdie Bots every flavor beans, of course. I was having a little problem. I was having some problems getting these books, but they are quite annoying to get. But you will get them eventually. Hopefully you will. So I won't really worry about that, but that is not really interesting. Yeah, take care of that book right there. And there's nothing behind here. So yeah, going to go on this bookcase. We're going to go up here. Some beans, and you get over there, and there's just 2 Birdie Bots every flavor beans boxes. So nothing interesting in this secret area, if I'm going to be honest. But now we're just going to go back to the main library right now, to the main place. I'm going to talk to Hermione to get the password.
Harry, I can't believe that you and Ron are so irresponsible. You could have been killed, or worse, expelled. The password for the fat lady is Wattlebird. Of course you would have known this if you had managed to get to school on time. Harry, don't forget to keep checking your report card.
Which is something I never do. I never check my report card. Hermione would be so mad with me if I told her. But there's no reason to tell her, is there? No, it's not. But that has been that for this part. Hopefully you will tune in for the next part, when we will do more stuff at Hogwarts. See you then.